no, you...
That was Uranium Fever by Elton Britt.
Don't.
Over here. That's good news for all of them. Latest word is that they've retaken.
Hey, stop that out!
So that's it, huh?
From everything I've heard. Back in clear maybe 5 slots.
Hey there.
Thanks for your help, Brent.
Picking up hostile life signs. As if I know what to do if I found something.
Sloppy tactics, bad aim. This won't take long. You should have given up.
Another tin can to crush!
Call this a fight? I was hoping for a challenge. Guess
Overhuman. Tech's been.
What's all this?
Just when you thought you'd heard everything. There I heard about a very strange machine built out there in the Commonwealth. Your friend Travis here gets to learn what this thing is for, but I can tell you, the imagination's out for a while. The wackiest version I've heard so far is that this thing is supposed to somehow contact institutes. Now, I don't think I believe that, but if it's true, and whoever's building it can hear me, put down the wrench, friend. It'll only end badly. Anyone else out there knows what that thing does, you come see your old friend Travis Lonely Miles. Keep you up to date, as always.
Miss Scarlet?
Now here's another
Think
one from
anything
Bing
good?
Crosby. It's pistol packing mom.
What's all this?
Hey,
Can I be of service?
hey.
Of course.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
Sounds like you're in quite capable hands, Bub.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am. We're not alone.
Thanks. Sweet.
non-stop music, and all the latest news. This is Diamond City Radio. Up next, Frankie Carl and Marjorie Hughes share their hope for one more tomorrow.
Hey, oh well. Carry on. Picking up hostile life signs. Ooh!
Hundreds of times. Think you'll be any different?
Ready, dead.
Think you can win this? Huh?
When will they learn?
Nothing like a little in the oil.
Thought I heard something move.
Right here. Right here.
Waste of ammo.
I'm just getting started.
Got it.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
What is it?
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
What do you mean by reset his cognitive processes?
Put more simply, the recall code will render him unconscious even while he's still standing. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
Perfect. Hey,
What's mine is yours, Mum.
Yes.
What's this? Drugs? Hope there's not a crazed addict running loose around here.
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of the
Like
Institute.
me? I'm
So,
afraid
made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
How much plunder have you got?
Ah, so you are here for loot then.
What are you doing, boss? We can take these guys.
Keep your mouth shut! I know what I'm doing!
We got a modest little stash. I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you, freely, if you walk away afterwards. What do you say? Do I have your word?
And if I refuse?
That's the way you want it? Then let's finish this!
Well
Judging
done.
by your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of
Just
the
like
Institute.
me.
So, made it to the
Tell
top.
me.
Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
Boss, are you okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something. Take them out. This ain't up.
Don't forget to check your ammo level. Nice work, man. I'll have this sent back. This is X688. Ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
Terminal only. Yes.
That is the 5 stars. Diamond City Radio wouldn't be possible without the help of some
Hey.
wonderful
Something you
businesses.
need, Mom? Here's what I
Commonwealth
have.
weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Right Behind You, Baby by Ray Smith is next. Someone should really explain the concept of personal space to that man.
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help. I'll mark it on your map.
Right?
Thirsty, Mum? Impressive fortifications. I hope that's not bad news for us.
Busy here.
Yeah, what?
Hey again. Step right up. Little bit of everything from all over.
Sure. Let's take a look.
You got the caps, I got the goods.
There was a time where I'd say this place looked safe, but these days you just... never know.
Yes?
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Always happy to make us...
You're with the Minutemen, right?
The Minutemen are always happy to help. What did you need?
A pack of feral ghouls has holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I'll be glad to have them gone.
I'm through.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Protect and serve.
That's a great one, isn't it? Orange-colored sky by Nat King Cole.
Oh! Lunch! Nothing like a little dust-up to get the oil flowing, eh?
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible.
Were you able to clear out those ghouls?
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? That's great news.
I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks. That's enough sentiment from me for today. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? How about some Billie
What's
Holiday,
up?
folks? This here is
Sturgis,
crazy.
remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking? I can't believe she's gone. Haven't we suffered enough?
You should know. People been complaining a bit
Hey.
about the bed situation.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my friend.
Tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill her. But I don't have that kind of money.
Do you know where they took her?
I'm pretty sure. I'll mark it on your map. We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring her back safe, okay?
Yeah?
I cleared out the ghouls that were giving that settlement trouble.
Glad to hear it, General. It's hard enough out here without people having to worry about ghouls in their backyard. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
I can do this all day! Goodbye, human. You will die well. Thank me, you coward! Hot potato! A fine day for us, okay? Pop that out! Look out! Not this time!
You're gonna help me now, right?
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my god, something's out there.
Strong class combat robot is in. Running close quarters.
Huh?
Remember, you didn't get that key from me. Now, if you're actually interested in buying a house, we have a permit available.
Let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Tell me more about this house.
The previous owner bought an adjacent warehouse and knocked down a few walls, so it's bigger than most. And he left behind his old tools, so you'll have everything you need to modify the inside however you see fit.
I'll take it.
Here's the key. Let me be the first to welcome you as a resident of the Great Green Jewel.
Hey there.
Enjoy your new home. You have your permit. Anything else? This office can't help you.
Ah, yes, our newest arrival. I trust you're learning to fit in. As much as I love talking to the people, I'm a busy man.
Louis George, folks. Gotta love it.
Read all about it. An outsider's perspective on Diamond City. Are we still the Green Jewel? Selling papers is busy work
What's
lately.
happening in the Commonwealth?
Latest hairstyle.
Not content with sitting quietly at the airport, the Brotherhood continues to make waves. They've recently been seen cleaning up Fort Strong, formerly occupied by
From the upper stands.
pleasant civilians. Whether they plan to annex the location or just wanted to get rid of neighbors, I couldn't say. Whatever their reasoning,
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims
there.
by our intrepid reporter. Since
Come on.
all right. Undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Ella knows not every day can be perfect. Here's into each life some rain must fall.
You're bothering me.
Ah, yes, you. Famous bobber of liquor, on tap all day.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. Now, let me pour you a drink. Come on.
You staying out of trouble?
You are checking up on me? I love it. Do not worry. I have cut ties with anyone who might try to kill me over debts. All is well, friend. Relax.
Not right now.
That's too bad.
Whatever you want, I ain't got time.
No loitering.
Doc,
This better be an emergency.
do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle.
Where'd all this blood come from? Goes right into the basement.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Take it easy, Doc. Let's talk. About Earl.
I didn't mean to do it. You have to believe me. Doc Crocker is a brilliant surgeon. No one dies under his care. No one dies. They just walk away happy. Happy with my work. Happy with their new face. Not screaming. Not bleeding out onto the floor. Earl, he just didn't want to be happy. That must have been it.
So you were performing surgery and Earl didn't make it. Is that it?
I might have had just a bit of jet before operating. So I nipped a few arteries I shouldn't have. Who hasn't? But I'm a problem solver, you see. I knew if Earl disappeared, everyone would just think the Institute took him.
You killed a man, Doctor. You're gonna pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
Please, Doctor. No one else need die today.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. Well, there's so much blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix
another great one from
anything.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker?
Coming at you almost live from Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis Lonely Miles. And this is Diamond City Radio. Here's one from
I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Totally agree with you. It's anything goes.
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this is inhuman.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost. It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
It's a shame, really. Some people just cannot live up to the consequences of their actions.
Takahashi. Yes.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
That was Uranium Fever by Elton Britt. Here's the latest word on what's happening in the Commonwealth, folks. Not content with sitting quietly
Child
at the
synth.
airport, the Brotherhood continues to
remarkable.
make waves. They've
Sir,
recently been
we've had
seen
another
cleaning up
situation.
Fort Strong.
A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into
Doctor?
it.
Damn it, you're all useless. You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
Sheldon Allman wants his girl to crawl out through the fallout.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths, but nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
Your presence here is a great gift. Not just to Father, but to all of us.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Your new quarters are here, ma'am. When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
Safety first. Remember that.
Excuse me, Doctor?
You make a lot of trips to the surface, right? Maybe you can help me out with something. The Brotherhood of Steel has developed some impressive technology, and I think we could learn some things from them. The best place to start would be to study their design schematics, assuming you can get your hands on some.
Sounds pretty dangerous.
Probably, but it'll be well worth it. What do you say?
Sure, I can do that.
Great! We've got a lead on a small Brotherhood salvage team. That's a good place to start.
Greetings, ma'am.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Lawrence.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am. Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Sean?
Ah. Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I try and talk it out. See if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were. And quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Seriously, this is a waste of my time.
Like many things at the Institute, this has ramifications beyond the immediate objective. Keep that in mind. A Corso will be waiting for you near Bunker Hill. You'll need him.
You need to hit the dead drops. Randolph's got a message for you.
Oh man, you were actually inside the Institute? That's insane. You? Just you. Hey, you keep placing mealers, and I'll keep paying you. You got the time? I got another site we could place another one of my babies. Or we could just do some...
Systems locked. Building statistical model for Operation T-Fight.
Bet you never met a synth before, Glory.
Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time again, that character has been proven to be rotten. The synths are tangible receptacles of their hatred of the Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. But remember, the synth's fate is literally in your hands.
Diamond City's most effective detective. You can rest easy. Nick Valentine. Is back in town and seemingly
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
I'll work with you then.
You have no idea how relieved I am to hear that. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the codename Patriot. So you need to infiltrate the Institute and make contact with Patriot.
How do I make contact?
Tom devised a way to send a message to Patriot. We can plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. And, if all goes well, he'll respond. Just see Tom, and you can proceed from there.
Hi.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? No time for that, though. Let's set you up to contact Patriot. I got here one genuine Tinker Time special. Just load her up onto a holotape, plug her into any Institute terminal, and execute.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia are quite a handful.
Come now, Hannah, it could have been anything. It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system. The fine motor control software could use
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
But her eyes were moving as well.
From what I hear,
Involuntary
that
twitching
red
and
sand
rapid eye
is
movements
not
while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what it is.
If you're
Nice
about to
one,
launch
bringing
into one of
the
your
ropes in.
impassioned speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Hell, I can write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. May, you know that you find the telephone.
Well, just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
The synths are treating you well, I hope?
Welcome to the
Hey, Doc.
Ah, hello. If I may take a moment of your time, we're having some trouble on the surface. There's a den of those abominable feral ghouls that's been threatening one of our... We've had to recall the synth scavengers until the situation can be dealt with.
I'll take care of them.
I'm very grateful for your help. I have no first-hand... They are also quite territorial, so you should prepare for a fight. Good luck.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
Hey.
So much research, so little time.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Level. Of approval. Do you believe that? Free.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement. I know you'll achieve great things here.
Cynthia,
We all
you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Hey,
Nothing
it's
to
me.
report, sir.
So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
There's some real Steel monsters out there in the Commonwealth.
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
That's good to hear.
I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z1. She's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Operating at full capacity.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group that I represent.
Stop beating around the bush. It's obvious that you're from the Brotherhood of Steel. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
How do I know you'll honor our agreement?
I never promised I'd return to the Brotherhood. I said I would consider it. You're just going to have to trust me. If the Brotherhood didn't, they wouldn't have risked sending you to find me in the first place. Now hand it over.
Here you go.
A holotape? This better not be a waste of my time.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the Coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Li.
There's a whole lot of shaking going on.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division.
Actually, this time it's more addressing some rumors than anything else. I'm sure many of you have heard tales of the Railroad, a group working to free synths who are trying to escape the Institute. While it's impossible to say for sure, they may actually be out there. If so, sense that they're keeping a low profile.
Scanning. Subject
When
identified.
are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
Very mixed reactions around the Commonwealth. I guess if you are out there, good luck not getting caught. Here's another one from Betty Hutton. Guys, don't take this personally.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Galaxy News Radio.
See you looking round.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent,
Smell that?
judging the guilty.
That's freedom.
That guardian is the Silver Shroud.
To
Today's
feel
episode, a
like
slaying in
the
Scully
stranger.
Square.
'Cause we're all
Boy, we got beer.
Down this
You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Well. Looks like someone
Do
got
you
lost on
know
the road.
Emma Jean Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! Gal, what's a word?
Not so fast.
Charlie.
Fancy.
Ah, so.
Your wallet.
Back.
And that
Drinks
snazzy
in my
briefcase
pleasant
you
company.
carry.
Still available.
Hand 'em over. Now.
I most certainly will not.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take the Bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock.
Why'd you go and do that?
It's been almost 3 months.
'Cause he could have
Don't
made
tell
us,
me you're
that's
getting
why.
rusty.
You want to
Should we
spend
take this
another stretch in the
outside? It
pokey?
ain't like that.
Now.
I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not
Get
anymore.
his wallet. Suit like
Why don't
this
you
has gotta
take your
have
girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit. Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with good neighbors. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Bart.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you got the wrong guy. If you need a hired
I
gun,
ain't afraid of the
then
Silver
maybe we can talk.
Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know my way around. I used to run with the Gunners, for God's sake.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Emerge from the shadows, villain.
Are you always this suspicious?
Hey, you approached me. Frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. So I'm not about to leave anything to chance. Which brings me back to my original question. Can I trust you?
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man
I
lurks
love
in the
these
shadows,
one-sided
shielding the
conversations.
innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Hold on. What kind of risk are you talking about?
I already told you way too much. You don't want to keep my big mouth shut. Look, I'm tired of playing 20 questions. So I'll cut you a deal right now. 250 caps. Up front. And there's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. You just bought yourself an extra gun.
Hardly.
All right, boss.
Let me
Let's
show
get
you.
out of here.
The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers. Leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scarlet Square.
Heads up.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator. It would seem our Mayor Murphy was involved in a rather crooked caper.
Excuse me, miss.
He was here to meet with
what's
some
the matter,
other mysterious
Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found
I've never heard that song before. Who wrote it?
I did. Everything I sing is an original. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. It's your eyes. Quick and intense. I bet you never miss a detail,
Best listen to my friend.
You like what you see? So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
Are in over your heads.
So be it. Death has come
Huh.
for you, evil.
I came here for a strong whiskey.
Charlie will be happy to hear that. I think you and I are going to get along just fine. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Silver Shroud, you're shot.
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You must go after him.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
That bullet must
Music.
be removed. And you're bleeding.
It's tempting, but unfortunately I'm married to the stage.
Hush now, Stoic Shroud. I'll take you
Looks
to
like
my
we
parlor.
got another freak
It
that
is
won't
closed,
fit anywhere else.
and that wound
Magnolia.
is worrisome.
You're looking for me? What can I do for you?
It's been so long.
Do you know Emma Jean Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Jasmine. Chamomile. Pain.
Is there a problem, Miss
Ecstasy.
Magnolia?
No,
This can only
this
be
lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Be still,
Brother
sweet
Thomas.
Shroud.
Yes,
I
that's
removed
right.
that
The one
scumbag
Imogene
slug,
was always
but
hanging
you're
on.
sick with fever and
Had to
still
throw him out.
suffering.
Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining them at the Back Bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tag.
Dear heart.
Well, thanks,
Shroud
honey.
stumbled.
You were a big
The
help.
mistress
Anything for you,
maneuvered.
miss.
I hope
knew of the
Imogene's all
mayor's
right.
misdeeds
I
for
didn't much
many
like the
days.
idea of her going off with that
I followed
preacher
him
fella.
to that fateful meeting with Fat Face.
Hey, Magnolia.
I was about
Hello again. Something I can do for you?
I wouldn't mind hearing another song.
The audience is always right.
We know you're in there. You are both
Need a place to
wanted
stay?
in connection with the
Try
murder
Hotel
of
Rex.
Mayor Murphy. Come out with your hands up.
It would seem that our leaving the scene...
Like an earthquake starting to roll, I felt my world shake out of control, like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you. Like a cyclone, wild and extreme, I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream, waking up without a clue. 'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me breathless, weak in the knees. I'm feeling reckless, pardon me please. The fallout's blowing through, but baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure you got the power, you got the cure. Like a train wreck, jumping the track, or a car deck, missing a jack. What's the Queen of Hearts to do? 'Cause baby, it's just you. Help me, rescue my heart. Save me from falling apart. Take me, baby, I'm sure you got the power, you got the cure. Like a mushroom, cloud in the sky, I felt my world start waving goodbye, radiating through and through. Baby, it's just you. Radiating through and through. Oh, baby, it's just, baby, it's just, baby, it's just you.
Downstairs. Don't bother the other